Didn't you have a story or something?
Like not
that you
one.
planned?
Yeah. We moved in together to take care of our aging mother, whom we refer to as the Ancient One. She had a little fainting spell as she was getting older, and she spent the night in the hospital, and she said to us, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll go wherever you want me to go. We said, okay, assisted living. We took her to one of those places. It was like the fanciest place in Austin, Texas, and for lunch, where they show you around and do all that. And so we went into the dining room. The dining room was filled with people, and we sat down and had a very lovely lunch. And we kept saying, Mother, isn't this lovely? Look, they have linens and they have real silverware, and the buffet looks really good. And
Mother always did love a good buffet.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
And she kind of played along until we got in the car on the way home, and she said, okay, here's the thing. That place is filled with nothing but old people, and I'm not going there. We had to both move in to her house, and we started taking care of her. And for 5 years, we did that. And early on, we knew that there was going to be some moments of insanity that were not going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to bring out the garden clippers to do her toenails, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and one of them flipped across the room and almost knocked my eyeball out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's too much information. We heard the word one night on the news, the word blog, in 2007. Sally said, what's a blog? I said, I haven't a clue, but I'm fixing to find out. And then 2 weeks later, we started a blog. We had a website. And then a few months after that, our nephew told me that I asked him what the little black box was on the top of my laptop monitor, and he said, camera.
Yeah.
So that's when you started doing the videos.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
With over 125 now on YouTube.
Great.
All the while, and the Ancient One is in 2 or 3 of them, and she, was seriously ready for her close-up Mr. DeMille. Let me just
Yes,
tell you
yes,
that.
yes. I saw one of them, and she is hilarious. She really played along.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
great.
Oh,
She
yeah.
loved it. Yeah.
And then she died,
Yeah.
which happens. It was her time, and
Yeah.
she didn't. So that was all went just the way it was supposed to. And then Sally and I were sitting out on our front porch one day and having our martini. Oh, just like this. Cheers, Sally. Cheers.
Isn't it 9 a.m. in
Yeah,
Waikiki?
and-
I was just asking.
So we decided that we were getting no younger, and that we wanted to have maybe one last great big huge adventure. And what did we find?
What do you mean? What did
We found 20 seconds.
We found 20 seconds of insane courage.
And
That's
we
all it takes.
started talking about moving to Hawaii, and then what did we see?
And then we were sitting on the porch, okay, we were having our martinis, which, we do. And along came a moving truck, a big moving truck, coming down our little street in Austin, and all across the front of the moving truck it said, Aloha. And then, as it rode by slowly, it had a big painting of a guy surfing on a big wave in Hawaii. And it's like this guy surfed by us on the street. It
And
was
we
like,
looked at each
wow.
other and went, okay, well, there you go. And
Right.
8 months later, here we are.
Well, so I think that was a sign from the Ancient One.
Well, and she kind of came with us because we had her in a box, with it inside a little velvet bag. That's right.
Oh, is she
A
still
Mouton
there?
Cadet wooden box.
Yeah,
She
she
would
would
have loved that.
wine box.
Yeah.
And but she had always told us that she wanted to be buried right next to our daddy at Arlington National Cemetery. We didn't know what to do, so finally we sent her off to Arlington National Cemetery, and they buried her next to Daddy. And she's just thrilled to be there, and she's thrilled that we're here.
Yeah, I wanted to put her in a little box and float her out on Waikiki with a little candle and stuff, but
Like they do in
Kelly,
India.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, a promise is a promise.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Midlife Gals, the video series, and what your approach to your comedy is. I mean, why did you call it the Midlife Gals?
Well, we used to be the Midlife Gals.
We still are.
We're going to be changing that to the Elder Gals here in about a couple of years. And that just started happening, that we were the Midlife Gals, and I've always called her KK, and she's always called me Sal Gal, so that happened, and that's the truth.
But we wanted a tag. We learned what tags are, and so we learned that when people were looking for something about boomers or middle age or midlife, they might stumble onto us. And now we're like the first 6 or 7 pages on a Google search, exclusively.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
it's just been really fun. You just do what is fun and that you love to do, and good things happen. That's kind of what is
And we
happening.
wanted to make other caregivers laugh, frankly, because it is such a sinister business, the whole thing. And so we started making these little videos, and then it expanded, and we do ones on, we do movie reviews, we do product reviews, we give advice, we do cooking
Cooking
shows.
show.
Yeah.
Oh
I am a
my.
cook.
Oh
I am a
my.
cook.
Well,
Yeah.
we are so excited to have you on the WOW Network. We can't wait to show the audience all your videos and your humor. It's just fantastic. Welcome to WOW, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're so excited. Cheers.